Hi, good morning. My name is Joe. I'm a local real estate agent here in Long Beach. I work with Coldwell Banker Coastal Alliance. Today I'm doing a blog because I deal with first-time buyers. And right now I have a client who was looking for property back in May, as of May of 2009. And back then, if you recall, we were still having a little bit of the tough market. There was a lot of short sales. We were trying to figure out what to do with them in terms of buyers and real estate agents. And we had a lot of foreclosures or RE-owned properties. And a lot of the properties back then, they had a lot of issues with the homes. I mean, you would have had to have spent a good 30 to 40, $50,000 just to make the home livable. Um, and as a first-time buyer, that's always not, you don't always have the cash. Anyways, my client got a little frustrated and he walked away from the market. And then for about a year, and then just recently, over the last month and a half or so, he came back into the market looking in Los Altos. Now, everyone wants to live in Los Altos or a neighborhood like that, but as a first-time buyer, oftentimes you don't really are not quite there in terms of the affordability. You've got the down payment to consider, and then of course you're scared about your mortgage, your first mortgage, and again, maybe other areas might be better choices. As it turned out, we did find a home in Los Altos, but when we ran the numbers, it was going to be more than he really wanted to pay on a monthly basis for a mortgage. I had the fortune of having an open house on a property in North Long Beach, and I invited him to the open house, which he showed up. As a matter of fact, he also showed up the subsequent 3 or 4 weeks to the open house. I kept pushing the property for a number of reasons, which I actually made a list of, and I will put them in the body of my text. You can read them individually, but just right off the bat, this particular home was rented for 19 years, and considering the fact that it was rented for 19 years, it's in reasonably good shape. It's a great property for a first-time buyer. The neighborhood is wonderful, tree-lined streets, good neighborhood, solid home, and a lot of the work that any first-time buyer would do on this property is really cosmetic. So really, you could move into this home easily. Once again, look at my text. I've outlined the reasons why I thought this was a good buy and why it's a good buy for first-time buyers, and something that you might consider evaluating when you're making a choice on properties for you to buy as your first home. This is Joe Mendez with Coldwell Banker Coastal Alliance in Long Beach. And my phone number, if you want to get a hold of me, is 562-225-3198. Thanks, and have a great day.